In today's video, I want to give you guys a heads up on a phenomenal PlayStation Plus 1-year membership subscription deal. It's an even better deal comparatively speaking to what is being offered on Black Friday, so I really wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. Also, Assassin's Creed is a franchise that took an absence this year. However, it should be back in 2020, and it looks like it's going to be unveiled in February during the PlayStation 5 event, so we'll give you a heads up on that and go over all of the information. Arcane Studios is something that's been in discussion for quite a while. However, let's move away from that and talk about former Arcane Studios directors establishing a brand new studio in Wolfeye Studios, and their first game is going to be announced at the Game Awards 2019. It'd be kind of hilarious if Wolfeye's next game came out before Rocksteady even announced their next game, but honestly at this point that might be what happens. And before we get into everything, I just want to remind you guys to make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification icon so you're always notified of uploads, and that definitely helps out the channel too, so we always appreciate that. But first up, over on eBay, you can get a Sony PlayStation Plus 1-year membership subscription card for just $40. As of the recording of this video, this is still available to buy. $40 is a great price for it. This is the price I thought we were going to see it for come Black Friday. However, it looks like $45 is going to be the regular price. That's still a very good deal. And as I often say, I never recommend you guys to be picking up PlayStation Plus 1 year for like the retail price of $60 or, God forbid, going month to month for $10 a month. Just doesn't make any sense when you can re-up once a year around this holiday time where it's regularly available for $40 to $45, and then you'll be set for the year. And at that point, you are only paying like $3 and change a month for PlayStation Plus, and it makes the game offerings a lot more palatable if you are only paying $3 and change a month and maybe the games aren't exactly what you want. You gotta pay to play online anyway. We can get into that debate on whether or not that should be a thing, but since you have to do it, you might as well get PlayStation Plus as cheap as possible, and for $40, I think this is a pretty good deal. And also, given that the Plus offerings, in my opinion, have been rather good in the last few months, I think like every month since July has been pretty decent, that makes Plus all the more enticing. Even if you aren't heavy into online multiplayer games, there's a lot of benefits to it, and honestly, if you like what you're seeing out of the game offerings, maybe it's even worth it from that standpoint, although I'll probably concede that it's not worth it from that standpoint, given that you don't actually own the games, you only have access to them as long as you are a Plus subscriber, so that's always a little bit of a downer. Nonetheless, Plus for $40 on eBay right now is quite good. Alright, moving on from that, Assassin's Creed Ragnarok will be unveiled in February. Maps, gameplay mechanics have been detailed. The next entry in the Assassin's Creed series has yet to be unveiled, but it's been known for some time that it's being developed under the Assassin's Creed Kingdom codename, and according to rumors circulating online, the actual name of the game will be Assassin's Creed Ragnarok, and some new rumored details emerged recently. According to an anonymous leaker, Assassin's Creed Ragnarok is set to release late next year on both old generation and new generation consoles, with a reveal set for February. As previously rumored, it will feature a Viking setting, and it will feature both Scandinavia and a big part of England. Mythological locations like Asgard and Jotunheim will also be explorable. Now, this makes a lot of sense given that this is pretty much the release pattern for Assassin's Creed 4. Now, I don't necessarily remember if Assassin's Creed 4 was revealed as a part of the PlayStation event back in February of 2013 for the PS4. Nonetheless, AC4 came out on the PlayStation 3, and then it also came out as a launch title on the PlayStation 4. There was a relatively decent discrepancy between the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 version. The PlayStation 4 version obviously visually looked better, but nonetheless, the game was also suitable on the PlayStation 3. Here's exactly what the leak suggests. The game was codenamed Kingdom, but now is called Assassin's Creed Ragnarok, releasing fall 2020 on both old and new gen, revealed during the PlayStation event in February. Viking setting around 800 BC, maps include Scandinavia and a big part of England, including London and Plymouth. Choice between a woman and a man, but there's no impact on the story. That is the same. Protagonist, woman or male, is called Yora and became an assassin during the game. Brotherhood system is back with recruitable NPCs. That is something that's rather interesting. You can still use a boat to travel on sea, but there's less naval combat than Black Flag or Odyssey. Story-wise, the game is focused on a revenge quest with a big part of First Civilization story. Some gameplay mechanics from past entries like the Brotherhood system will make a comeback in Assassin's Creed Ragnarok alongside the RPG mechanics that have been introduced in Origins and Odysseys. Realms like Asgard or Jotunheim can be visited in the game. Mythical beings such as Odin or Loki play a big part in the story, as well as the Yggdrasil. Game has a present-day part, but as much as Origins or Odyssey, it will conclude the present-day storyline. Gameplay is the same as Odyssey, with improved mechanics and further RPG elements. So there you have everything from Assassin's Creed Ragnarok. That is the rumored title of the game, and it is rumored to be revealed in February. All of this lines up pretty well. The only question that remains to me is, are we going to see a release of two major Ubisoft open world games right next to each other? Watch Dogs Legion was scheduled for a March release, but it has been indefinitely pushed back to some other time in 2020. Is it going to be a summer release? Is it going to be a fall release in 2020? And now you're talking about Watch Dogs Legion and Assassin's Creed Ragnarok being released side by side. I don't know if that's a great idea. Legion at this point is scheduled for PS4 only, so a lot to dissect as far as that goes. But Assassin's Creed Ragnarok is obviously a game that many are looking forward to, and as a PlayStation 5 title, I don't think it'll be a system seller for anyone just because it'll be on the PlayStation 4 as well. But this is the kind of game that it'll come out on the PlayStation 4, and a lot of people are going to wait a little bit to get the PlayStation 5 version, and they're getting a PS5 because of the other games that are going to be available at launch, whether it be a Horizon 2, a Demon's Souls remake, whatever the case may be. You also see Assassin's Creed Ragnarok available, even though it was available on the last console. You pick it up to round out your trio of games that you're getting with your console, and I think this is going to be a big hit come the PlayStation 5's launch, and I'm sure it'll be on the next Xbox and Xbox One as well, so there you have it with that. Again, it is rumored to be unveiled in February. Alright, moving on from that, Rafael Colantino, the former president and creative director of Arcane Studios, and Julian Robbie, a former executive producer of this studio, have announced the establishment of a brand new independent game studio, Wolfeye Studio. Its first project will be announced at the Game Awards 2019 on December 12th. Wolfeye Studios aims to create games in which players live their own adventures in rich, simulated worlds that respond to actions and decisions in ways that are unique to each playthrough. After taking some time off and consulting a variety of video game companies, I'm ready for a new adventure, said Wolfeye president and creative director Colantino in the press release. The AAA market is risk-averse and innovation suffers from it. As a game designer, I've been wanting to try new ideas and approaches, and I believe independent games are in the best space to do so. Wolfeye Studio CEO and executive producer Julian Robbie added, "This is an incredible opportunity to work together again with Raph. Being able to build the kind of unique and deep games we love to play, the decision to work as a distributed team around the world has meant we're able to find some of the best talents in the industry to help craft our vision." They uploaded a teaser image of their first project. Doesn't really give you an idea of what it is. However, it does to me look like some sort of exploration-based game. That's just speculation on my part. And also, they did add some background on both Colantino and Robbie that I want to take you guys through, specifically noting Colantino's nearly 20-year-long career as the founder and creative director at Arcane Studios paved the way for some of the games industry's most revered and groundbreaking titles. Robbie has a deep bench of experience in the industry as well, having produced some legendary titles like Dishonored and Arx Fatalis, and having worked alongside Colantino for more than 12 years. After departing from Arcane, the duo spent time away from any one particular project before coming back together to form Wolfeye. So I think it's always a great thing to see more independent studios being established. That means more compelling games will be created, and I think in the case of Wolfeye, the goal of this studio is specifically to create new and unique titles that aren't possible in the AAA market, just because maybe they wouldn't get the backing of a publisher or whatever the case may be. But in the case of Wolfeye Studios, as an independent studio, they could probably create something that is a little bit unique, a little bit more off the wall. However, ultimately, it is in line with their vision is dictating. And that's gonna conclude this video. Again, I know a lot of you guys are looking to re-up your PlayStation Plus subscription, and I know conventional wisdom is to wait on the Plus deal until Black Friday itself, but we already have the deals outed. $45 is going to be the going price, so if you pick it up now for $40, that's probably the best deal that you're going to get. Usually we don't see it any lower than $40. I heard about some glitch on Amazon recently that had it for $25, but that's more of an anomaly. If you need to re-up your Plus subscription, this is really the best route to go. Assassin's Creed Ragnarok will be unveiled in February. Maps, gameplay mechanics have been detailed, and there's a lot to dissect with that game. Take it all as rumors for now, but hopefully we do see an announcement come February at the PlayStation event. And lastly, former Arcane Studios directors established Wolfeye Studios, a brand new independent game studio, and their first title will be announced at the Game Awards 2019. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.